Hi Leos, how you doing pussycats? Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, baby. Venus, all right. I'm just trying to get into my zen. I've had a very, I don't know, I guess it's not a rough morning. It could be rougher mornings. I was going to take my car to get my snow tires put on today, but my car wouldn't start. It's been acting a little odd lately. It's a fairly new car. It's only 2 years old. And it's got one of those like push button starts. The last couple of weeks I like push it and it like take a second or two to start. I thought that's kind of odd. I don't think it should do that. And then last night when I tried to put it back in the garage after I loaded all my snow tires into it, it wouldn't start. I'm like, this is really not right. This is not right. And yeah, it finally started after like 2 or 3 minutes of fiddling with it. I don't know. It's not the battery because everything lights up. It's all good to go. It's just like click, click. And then this morning I got in. I'm all ready to take it to the mechanic, get the snow tires on because it's going to snow tomorrow. And it wouldn't start. It took me 10 minutes. I actually got so mad at it. I pulled out the card. It's a Kia. And I pulled out the card. I have one of those like roadside assistants. You know, I guess while it's still under warranty, you get that for free if you need it. I was all ready to phone them because they were going to have to pull it out of my garage. And I just got mad at the car. I hit the dashboard and I swore at it. I said, you stupid car, you're brand new, you shouldn't behave like this. And then it started. Like, it's the magic. Yeah, it started one more time for Mama, so I phoned the mechanic, canceled the snow tire appointment, and drove her right to the dealer. And then I just got shuttled home from the dealer. You know what? We need a singing bowl. We need a singing bowl after all that, Leo. Leo. Oh yeah. It's like one of those 3D. If any of you have ever watched those old SCTV shows, remember John Candy? Yeah. He used to do a skit. I think he was a chef or something. It was like supposed to be 3D, but it was always like so cheap. Like they had the network that they had was cheap, that they were, you know, pretending. So the 3D stuff was just like this. This was 3D. And I remember they were doing it. It was food or something on the fork and it smudged on the camera. It's funny. Anyways, that's gotten me into a much better mood to do your reading now. Yay. All right, Leo. Let's get into it, honey bunnies. All right. So, Leo, I am starting with the Wild and Tamed Animal Spirit deck, Oracle deck here. One of my favorites. Get tons of messages out of it even before I start pulling out tarot cards to clarify. So let's get started. What is coming towards Leo? What is the deeper aspect of the person or situation, circumstances coming towards Leo? What is the deeper aspect to this person, situation, or circumstance that's coming towards Leo? What is it? What is the deeper... Woo! See how that just came on out there. Oh, this is kind of cool. You are somebody's bad habit is what I'm getting here with the moth energy. This is very interesting energy. You are somebody's habit and they cannot break you out. Yeah, they can't get out of you. Let's see what kind of habit this is. I mean, that's one of the stronger messages for me with this card. I know somebody's going to put in the comments, this card actually means da 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 da. Well, okay. But for me, my spirit guides understand how I interpret the card, so this is the message that's coming out. But, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. So moth is going into the light, from the darkness into the light. And it's a Luna moth too. So, you know, it's a very big moth. So I want to say that this is someone who's easily seen, recognized. They might be well known in their community. Well observed. Like at least, even if they're not well known, there's something about this person that's very striking. So when they walk into a room or they walk into a store, like people just stop and look. Either they're like taller than usual or there's something very attractive in them in an unusual way. Like there's just something that people just always stop and like, wow, that's an interesting person. Like they're just like that kind of energy about them. But, you know, the moth has a bad habit. And it's, you know, going into the light over and over and over again all night long. That's what I get with this. Because the moth, you know, when it's flying into the light like that and it's night, it's usually like someone's left the porch light on and moths are, oh, is it the sun? Ouch, no, it's not. That burnt. Ooh, is it this? Oh no, isn't that interesting? Because Leo, you know, your planet is the sun. I don't know, you can't really say your planet is the sun. The sun is not a planet. So you are everything. I want to say you're almost everything to this person, yet they're not connected with their deeper self because they need to recognize, like you are a habit for them somehow, either overthinking about you a lot, trying to connect with you a lot. Almost like they're addicted to you somehow, flying into your light. Like this person is really, really drawn to you, Leo. I would think you would know this, or at least suspect it. Some of you maybe not. Interesting. So, let's see. It's come up for a reason. So I want to say that at some point, if you don't know about this person, you will. So the next card I'd like to know is, how will this make Leo feel? What kind of energy, mood, feelings will this put Leo into? Oh, wow. This is going to be a very interesting reading. You just got the Phoenix. This is a rebirth, baby. Wow, something's going to get rekindled inside of you and like spiritually. This is a spirit energy here. This is air energy, so it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Possibly, or this person is just harnessing that sort of energy, which I can think, because air signs are a lot about thinking and thoughting. I am obviously not dipping into my Gemini aspects of my chart right now. They're thoughting and thinking about ya. And it puts them into this, it's like an addiction. They can't. I don't know why. We're going to find out. It's going to be fun with the tarot to find out why. But once you start to get more connected with this person, or kind of feel this connection, maybe they feel it and you haven't felt it yet. But something's going to happen. Like, this is a beautiful rebirth. And I feel like it's something inside you that maybe you haven't felt in a long time. Something that you haven't felt in a long time is going to be rekindled with this Phoenix rising from the ashes. It feels very passionate. Leo, very passionate energy. All right, then. Let's just get on in it, huh? And see where this is going to go. Yeah, you are... Wow, I really feel like you are this... These are two beautiful cards together. I love the colors here. The green, it's very cool for me, the colors in this. But yeah, this is very warm. Like, you are the light for this person, and yet they themselves also like rekindle your fire. It's a beautiful mutual energy here. But they do seem a little bit overthinking. Or just they're thinking about you a lot. Maybe they're mulling over a situation and they can't get clarity on it. Let's see. So I'm going to use two different tarot decks. I'm using the Shadowscape Tarot for your person, or your moth, for your beautiful Luna moth that's coming towards you. And then when we get into your side of it, I'm going to use my Rider-Waite tarot. This is funny. At the bottom, it is the Nine of Swords, which is kind of a little bit like... Yeah, Nine of Swords energy with the moth. It doesn't feel horribly negative. It's just a lot of overthinking, though. So let's see. First, why is this moth person energy drawn so strongly to Leo? Why are they drawn so strongly to Leo? There's definitely a draw there. Wow. Five of Cups has come out for why this person is so drawn to you. Typically, the Five of Cups is, sort of like maybe a missed opportunity. You're really sad about it, or something has failed and you're sad. You're mourning over this loss. But this card is different. I'm just getting like this is different than that. Yeah, that's interesting. This is a really interesting message. I feel like this person is with someone else. But what they're actually doing is projecting you, the idea of you onto this person. They would rather be with you, but they're projecting, like, the person they're with. They feel like they can't pull away from this other person, yet they would rather be with you. They're actually trying to project, like, your energy, what they like about you. They're trying to project it onto the other person and trying to see it, to get them through this. Like, it is a loss for them that way. And I can see how, you know, that would relate to this sort of odd energy, thought process that they have going around you that is like a bad habit. Like, it's not serving them well. They just keep flying into that bloody light bulb all night. And by the end of the night, the wings are kind of tattered. The moth is exhausted. Hasn't gotten anywhere. The people woke up, realized, oh, we left the porch light on all night. Porch light's off. Moth's like, oh, the light is gone. Oh, but the sun rises. Oh, it's too hot. Like, they're just like, okay, let's get more about this, because this person is with, I feel like they're with someone else, but they're projecting you onto this person because they would much rather be with you, Leo. Very interesting. But why are they not with Leo? So that's the story. Why are they not with Leo? Oh, we got a story here. 3 cards have come out. Wow, that's interesting. I almost never read in reverse, but one card came out in reverse. I was about to flip it and got a very strong no. Don't flip that. I'm like, okay, I don't usually read in reverse, but I will read this one in reverse. You guys had a connection. I'm going to show you what you have here, and I'll show you what's in reverse. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is what came up in reverse, which was the Chariot. And I got a very strong message not to flip it over, to read it in reverse. I'm like, okay, I'm going to read it in reverse. And then we have, I think it's the Page. Yeah, the Page of Wands. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is slow. This is the slowest knight in all of my decks. This one in particular. It's sitting on a vegetable. That's the best way to describe it. This steed that this knight is sitting on is made out of plant material. Like, it's grown. Focus. Thank you. It's grown out of the ground. It's not going anywhere. It needs to be fertilized and watered. Like, it's literally, it's very slow. And for whatever reason, there was some sort of connection between you and them. And then not only was it slow, but it felt like it should have picked up at some point. And that the Chariot just, to me, upside down is like a full-on stop. Something was supposed to be coming in for you and this person. Like a connection here. It's very divinely driven. The Chariot is Cancer energy with this. So I also want to say, like, a lot of feeling, a lot of expression of feeling was coming in with this weight, but something happened in this. Oh, I didn't flip that. That wasn't flipped. And then with the Page of Wands, their desires, I feel like it just got. They're trying again. Like, you're their desire. You are definitely their desire. There's this, and it's a new desire for them, almost like a new feeling. Really interesting. I don't know. It's going to resonate with somebody, but it just, like, what stalled this out? Why did the Chariot end up in reverse? Why did the... Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, no, there's a few cards here. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, but there's 4 cards. I'm going to show you the first 2. We got the 5 of Wands here. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. I'm really feeling with these 2 cards, like, this is why the Chariot got reversed. This is why things just didn't take off the way they should have. There was some sort of, like, this person is with someone. This moth person is with someone. And there was either you didn't know at first, you found out later, and that caused, like, an argument, conflict, very unhappy situation, or you knew ahead of time, but you knew they were also very unhappy, and they said, you know what, like, I feel things for you that I've never felt for anyone else, including the person I'm with. I really want it to be you. I really want it to be you. But there was a choice to be made here. But they just, like, then we have the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. it's like with the Nine of Wands, they just dragged it on and on to the point of feeling like, I feel like they felt, you both would have felt like just really defeated. Like, this is exhausting, putting my emotion and my feelings into you. And then, you know, it's still the same situation. Nothing is changing. And for them, I feel like maybe they're also with this moth is some sort of codependency. So whoever they're with, they really feel like if I leave this person, they're just going to die. Like, they can't look after themselves. Maybe they have a drinking problem. Maybe they're the only income provider. If I leave this person, they're done. Like, I can't do that. So anyways, I feel like you decided to do Six of Swords. This isn't a good situation. I've got to go somewhere better. So you exited it. I feel like you exited it. Perhaps that's why you have the Phoenix energy. Because you did walk away from this. It really feels like you did. Not that you really wanted to. I mean, this person's just laying here and just saying, you know, just, universe, just take me where you got to take me. But it's got to be better than where I am right now. It just, you know, it wasn't easy. There's definitely a connection between you two. And with the Chariot, like, it should have been really nice energy, but they just couldn't. But this person is still sitting in this, you know, this is the first card that came out. This Five of Cups that really feels like, you know, whoever they're with, they just, even if it's like if they're in a romantic situation with the person they're with, it's intimate, they're literally trying to imagine that it's you because that's who they want to be with. Why can't Moth leave who they're with? Interesting. Wow. So we got the High Priestess. This is in Pisces energy. I feel like there's some secrets. There's definitely some secrets going on around this with this person that your Moth is connected to, that they don't really want to be with. Yeah, their person, you know, interesting. I'm getting to, you know, because we have the pomegranate here, which is a little bit about like death and rebirth. And I'm feeling like their person is going through some sort of a death and rebirth in some sort of aspect of their life. And if Moth walked out at this time, like at least Moth is really feeling like this would just be a disaster. Oh, interesting. There's another card here that's flipped. I didn't see that. So there's more than one card in this answer. And it's the Three of Swords. Wow. So we got the High Priestess and the Three. I'm making sure there's nothing else flipped here. Funny how that happens. So yeah, third party, definitely Leo with this Moth person. Yeah, they can't. There's some secrets going on with this person. I do feel like their person is going through some sort of a rebirth. And this is just like not the right time. They just can't do it. It's just like the timing is so off. When, you know, with the Chariot came in like this, but it should have been like that. But it wasn't. It was reversed. And if you watch me, you know, I literally almost never read reversals, but that one was screaming at me that it had to be reversed. I'm going to ask one more question on your Moth person, and then I'm moving to you because I really like your Phoenix card. Will Moth ever be able to move towards Leo fully and honestly and truthfully? Will Moth be able to move to... How will Moth? Let's say that. You know, let's just say, how will Moth move? How will Moth move towards Leo? It's coming up, so there's got to be a reason. So how will Moth move towards Leo? So many cards. Is it? Oh, it's just 3. Yeah, they're going to come. I don't know when, but they're going to come. You got 3 cards, and it's a very interesting little storyline. You got the Ten of Swords. You got the Knight of Cups. And then you got the Six of Wands. You know, the Ten of Swords is a death. Something that for them is coming to an end. They're going to end it. I really get that with this card, that this person actually ends it. They wipe it away. They swipe it out. It's finished. So they are at some point. That's how they are going to come towards you. They will at some point. And then they're this Knight is chasing that cup of love. I just feel like, you know, this person, they know that they can't go on like this, projecting you onto this person. It's not right for that person. It's not right for them. And it's not right for you. Like, well, they feel the loss. They do definitely feel the loss here. So they're coming with a cup and victory. Like they're coming full on for this to work between you and them. With the Six of Wands, this victory is good. So maybe that's why you end up in this Phoenix energy, this rebirth from something that seemed like, yeah, no, that'll never happen. You may not have even been in communication with this person in the last little while, because it really feels like you just ended it. You just cut that off. Said, you know what, this has gone on so long, and I need to move out of this energy. I can't do this anymore with you. And I do feel like it really broke their heart to the point that, like, they're projecting. Maybe they're watching this person make dinner at night. They're imagining that it's you. You know, when they roll over in the night, they imagine that it's you there. It's not healthy. It's not healthy thinking, right? And whatever's going on with this other person, I don't know how much we need to know about that. It's a little bit secretive. There's something, a rebirth going on for this person that I feel like Moth is feeling like, you know what, I'm going to be able to get out of this situation and not feel like that my person that I'm with right now is going to just like break apart. And because that wouldn't be good either. Like if Moth is connected to someone, and let's say it's just a very karmic relationship and they just end it, but let's say they've been together for 20 years, 10 years, 15, whatever. There's some sort of codependency here. So if they leave this person and they go right with you and you start, you know, they're going to be getting text messages and phone calls from this person because it's codependency. They could try to block it, but you know, I think this person just needs to know that it can be ended properly. And that's what's the energy that's finally coming towards this, even though it's been like really, for some of you, I feel like this could have even been going on for years. Like it may even be months since you've had any contact with this person. Okay, Phoenix. Why does this move Leo into the Phoenix energy? Why does this bring them into the Phoenix? What happens to bring Leo into the Phoenix? That's a lot of cards. 8 cards. All right, let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know. This is the funniest reading. There's 2 reversals in all of these 8 cards, and I'm being told to keep them like that. And I never do reverses. So anyways. The page. So this is the first card. There's 8 of them. So I'm going to like hold them up one at a time here. The Page of Pentacles. So the person, so this is what's bringing you out. This is what's bringing you into rebirth with the Phoenix. An offer. The person is coming forward with an offer, a message. They will be coming forward. You've been in hermit mode with this person, and that's about to come out of there. Like this is just, so there will be communication, any isolation between the two of you. If this person has been going deep within, trying to figure out between them and divine what course to take. If you've been trying to figure that out, I feel like it gets cleared up. You just plopping right out, head first, out of the Hermit card, and there's the Sun. There's your energy, the Sun. So wish fulfillment finally with this person. Like, wow, because they're coming correctly this time. Ace of Cups right after the Sun. New beginning, deep feelings, expression freely. I feel like feelings can freely be expressed after this point. 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm being told to read it in reverse. This is like probably the first reading I've done in months where I'm reading some reverses. So yeah, 8 of Swords. I feel like whatever anyone wasn't wanting to look at before, it's actually like both that and the Hermit card. I feel like it's just upside down. It's just like flipping it right up. I almost feel like this is becoming like the Hanged Man. It's like I wasn't looking at it before, but now I'm looking at it in a completely new way. I'm looking at it completely new. All these swords are going to fall out of the ground. There'll be no blocks. anymore. Once these deep feelings come out truly and honestly and freely. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So now there's the ability to work, you know, and very angelic energy. Like the angels are finally sort of guiding this. Like finally it's happening. It's not quite chariot energy, but there is momentum in a very positive, balanced way towards this relationship that starts to happen. Tower moment. I think the Tower moment is the rebirth in here. I'm going to get a clarifier for this Tower moment. And then the last one was the Six of Pentacles, where finally we have balance and harmony here. And I like that there's 3 people. And I feel like that was the key for your moth person. The codependency that this other person had on them, they couldn't just exit it. They had to exit it a certain way. And they needed to know that that person was in a good, I don't know how you do that. You're in a good mental state now, so I'm going to leave. I guess it's like, you know, when someone is already on the ground, you don't knock them down again, right? Let them get up, get their breath, and then knock them down. You know what I mean? It's just they needed to. But they're not living their truth with this person. They are living a lie with them because they don't even look at them. They're projecting you onto this person. Let's get, with the teeny tiny tarot deck, let's get a clarifier for this Tower moment after the Temperance card. What is this Tower moment that brings balance and harmony here? What is this Tower moment? Where's the Hermit? Where's the Hermit coming back? Well, you know what? You're going to have some time to think about it. I think it's going to be a little overwhelming because, like I said, it feels like you may not have had any contact with this person for a few months. Oh, there's 2 cards here. How did that happen? Oh, isn't that funny? I didn't even see that fly out, and it's sitting there. So, to clarify, the Tower is the Hermit and then followed by the Ace of Cups again. I feel like it's almost going to be overwhelming because, yeah, they come in as the Page of Pentacles. It flips you upside down, like right out of Hermit mode with you and this person. Communication starts again. It's like the Sun. How could this be? This is incredible. What are they really telling me? Like, they're really finished with them? They're really coming to me, like, fully and honestly and truthfully? And all these feelings and emotions come out with the Ace of Cups? You know, and it does. It just turns everything upside down. Things that weren't being looked at before being looked at in a whole new way. And then there's some sort of balance here. But I feel like it's almost like, Jesus, I'm not even sure, like, that this is happening. So I do feel like maybe you're going to pull away just temporarily, just to kind of, you know, connect with your divine self and say, what is this really? And then it boom. Yeah, okay. Like, it is. It really is. Everything that they're saying is true. They've demonstrated. I feel like they're going to demonstrate this to you, that they're moving away from this person, right? Because this was their cards. Swiping it away. The Ten of Swords, getting rid of that energy, coming in with their cup and finding victory with you. Holy shebangs. Wow. Well, there's the story. That's interesting. Oh, that is interesting, Leo. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to ask. It seems pretty good. It almost seems too good to be true. And I think that is the Tower moment for you. It's like, this is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. But it seems to be the way for some of you. I'm just going to see. Sometimes I want to see about a time frame here because 4. There you go. That's the time frame. I was just thinking I need some sort of indication. I split this, my teeny tiny tarot deck. I split it and I was going to just shuffle and have a card come out and see what. But on the split, I'm looking at the split and like there's a reason I need to look at the split. They both split on 4. 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands. 4. 4 is your number on this, Leo. Whether it's 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. I don't think it's 4 years. And it makes a lot of sense, like going from the 4 of Swords to the 4 of Wands. Because that kind of seems like what's happening here. Like, if there's been no communication with this person, and then all of a sudden they're coming to you like full on, released their karmic situation and coming in. All right. I'm going to go to the journey of love. That went like fast. I thought the information came out really fast. A lot of it came out and it was quick, but all right. Journey of love. Oracle deck. A final message for Leo as they exit this reading. Journey of love. Oracle deck for Leo. Final message for Leo. Ooh, there we go. What you got? Oh, interesting. Ooh. 42, the blood dance. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before. Feels almost ritualistic. Almost feels cleansing too, right? Cleansing and being nurtured by the sun through a portal. Let's see what the book says. Number 42. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are connected to the divine source, to all that is. If you are experiencing a phase of feeling cut off from yourself, from your body, from another, or from the divine, even from your own feelings, spiritual connection, or intuition, be reassured that this is temporary and part of the cycle of life itself. That's a very interesting sentence after what we've been through, and it feels like you have no contact with this person. Soon, all connections shall return with even greater warmth and nourishment, welcoming you home again with great love. If you feel you have been journeying in life and fear that you have lost your way, do not trouble yourself, precious soul. You are never far from the divine heart and will always be called home. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, really, it's true, right? I always try to go on that message, like to try to stop myself from overthinking things or trying to force manifestation from happening, because the truth of the matter is, if it is for you, if something is for you, no one else can take it, and it will eventually come to you. It will. So I feel like that's happening for you, Leo, with somebody, this beautiful little moth. And look at the two of you, I feel, are very yin-yang energy, you know, the cool colors, the warmth. You both have wings to take flight here. It's very nice. And that's it, Leo. There you go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me do that reading for you. Have a wonderful week. Good luck with your moth and all, and do what's right for you, okay? Till next time, be gentle with yourselves, guys. Bye.